Are you a foreign educated physical therapist trying to find the easiest way to apply to the United States as a physical therapist? So this video, this channel is for you. My name is Doc Jing Ruther. I'm a doctor of physical therapy and I'm your foreign educated physical therapist guide to United States application. I hope you guys are doing great. So we're going to discuss today. A lot of people messaging me and emailing me, they have questions like, what are the easiest states to apply in the United States? If, for example, they're going through the online, filling out the form, and their social security number or SSN, what should they put on there because they don't have social security number? So if you are not here in the US as a US citizen, US immigrant, or US student, you do not have social security number. So what are you going to put there? Is it still possible for you to apply to the state, okay, without the social security number? So these are the questions that we're going to answer today. And I hope this is helpful for you. Okay, if you need a step-by-step process to US application, I have a class for that, an online class. The USPT Turbocharge has 5-star reviews with the students who have taken them. So check those ones out. I made the video to be very simple, understandable from start until end. If you don't want to waste your time, money, and end up with lots of stress, and understand fully well where you start and where you should end, that is the master class for you. Okay, guys, so check out my master classes on the description section below. We're going to dive into the easiest states and about social security number, how to apply without it. Okay, this is coming right up. Okay, so let me very clear about this, okay? So the first step that you have to do as a foreign educated physical therapist is to choose a state, okay? So the state has the authority to tell you whether you're going to take the NPTE or not, okay? It's not FCCPT or any other credentialing agencies. The credentialing agencies are just part of the process. A lot of people emailing me, messaging me saying, I already passed the FCCPT. When can I take the NPTE? Or can I take the NPTE before applying to the state and taking the TOEFL? Okay, so those questions are red flag questions because it shows me that that person does not have any idea how the process is. And if you continue on that path, you're going to end up in a disastrous place of so much wasted time and money and a lot of stress, okay? So the state has all the each state, we have 50 states here in the US, and each state have their own requirements. It's not a universal requirement for all the states. That's why if you watch my other videos, I always say check the state Board of Physical Therapy, okay? Read the requirements, okay? You have to be very clear whether you can supply the requirements of the state. Some states are a lot harder than other states. For example, New York used to be the easiest states, not anymore. October 2024 was the start when New York started to require applicants to be graduate of Doctor of Physical Therapy or TDPT. Okay, so it's no longer the easiest state, okay, if you are not a graduate of TDPT degree. Okay, so there are states like California, Nevada, and Indiana that requires social security number. California will accept ITIN in lieu or in replacement of social security number for application for licensure, okay? And also Nevada accepts ITIN if you want to apply to Nevada. But Indiana, for example, only requires social security number and does not accept ITIN in replacement of social security number. Okay, so that's why I tell you, choose a state and see the requirements. If the state specifically stated on their website you cannot apply to this state without social security number, don't push it, okay? Because you cannot really apply, okay? If you want to make sure, if you have doubts, then email the Board of Physical Therapy to clarify, okay? But on their website, most states will clarify whether they require social security number or not. And some of them do, but if you do not have social security number, there's alternative that they will accept, or they have affidavit that you have to fill out and sign. And so you can still apply even without social security number. So I made a video if you don't have social security number, and if you're interested on how easy it is to apply for individual tax identification number, or ITIN. I made a video. I'll put the link here. It's very easy. Even if you're outside the US and you want to get the ITIN, you just simply fill out the form and send it. There's also some countries with representatives in their country where you can apply for ITIN. Okay, so the video, the explanation about that, please click the link here, and I will also put it on the description section below. Okay, so for the easiest states, okay, so let me just grab a hold of you guys here. Okay, so for the easiest states, a lot of people asking me, what are the easiest states where I can apply? Okay, so the easiest states right now, I would say Illinois, Florida, and Texas. Okay, those are my top 3 easiest states to apply. It's not very complicated, straightforward. Their website is helpful. Okay, so that again, Illinois, Texas, Florida. Okay, and they require a lot of physical therapists, especially Florida. That's a retirement state because of good weather there. There's much more. Most part of Florida doesn't have snow. Okay, and like almost like a tropical weather. Okay, so there's so many job opportunities in Florida. Okay, although Florida has jurisprudence examination. So these states are easy to apply. Okay, so these are the states that we're going to discuss today. So again, I use AI, but I have to double check. Okay, let me just take this away. Okay, every time you use AI, you have to really have a base knowledge of what you're asking, and you have to double check the information. Okay, so for example, okay, on Illinois online application, because this is a common question for me, the online application, they no longer accept paper application. That's very important. They used to accept paper application. Now it's all online application. And the online application, they require social security number. Okay, so if you're a foreign trained physical therapist, you're not a U.S. citizen, or you're not a U.S. immigrant, you're not a U.S. student, you do not have social security number, what would you do? Okay, so leave the social security number field blank. On online application, leave social security number field blank, or enter zeros. Okay, so that is 9 zeros. So 000, that's the pattern of social security number here in the US. 000000. Okay, so 3, 2, and 4. Okay, if the system requires a placeholder. Okay, then for Illinois, submit a social security number affidavit. Complete and submit the social security affidavit form. So that is Illinois 486-2003, which is available on Illinois Department of Financial and Professional Regulation website. That is the name of the State Board of Physical Therapy in Illinois. This forms allows applicants without social security number to attest to their status. Okay, so another is provide ITIN, like what I said before, individual taxpayer identification number. Okay, if you have an ITIN included on your application, the FPR accepts an ITIN in lieu of social security number for licensure applications. Okay, so AIN, okay, alternate identification number. If you do not have social security number or ITIN, you may obtain alternate identification number from the FSBPT for examination purposes. Note that the AIN is solely for registering for examinations and not a substitute for social security number or ITIN in the licensure application. Okay, so here, social security number, ITIN, that is for sure. Okay, the AIN you have to double check. Okay, email the IDFPR if really AIN is acceptable. Okay, so there are very rare state that accepts AIN in lieu or in replacement of social security number. But again, you can apply for ITIN even if you're outside the US. Okay, it's a simple filling out the form and mailing it to the US, or if there is representative in your country that can give you ITIN, that's another way to get the ITIN, okay, application. So it's important to note that while Illinois allows licensure without a social security number, federal law prohibits states from issuing professional licenses to immigrants who are not lawfully present in the United States, unless the state passes a law expressly providing eligibility for professional licensure. Therefore, ensure you meet all legal requirements for licensure. Okay, so again, this is for informational purposes. If there are errors here, let me know, and again, double check the information from the website. Okay, so that is for Illinois. So those people messaging me, emailing me, what should we do? It's asking for social security number. I don't have any. What would I put on the online application? So put the 000. So another employer told me put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so you can put the 0000 because they allow you to apply. That's why they have the affidavit. Okay, but be sure to submit the social security number affidavit form. Okay, don't forget about that. Okay, so for Florida, okay, so when applying for licensure, foreign educated physical therapist in Florida, you can submit your application and take the required examinations without social security number. However, social security number is mandatory before a license can be issued. Okay, so you can take the exam, but you cannot get your license. Okay, completing the social security number field in the online application. If the online application system allows, you may leave the social security number field blank. If the system requires an entry and does not accept the blank field, okay, then you can enter 000-00-0000 as a placeholder. Okay, important considerations: social security number requirement for licensure issuance. While you can apply and complete examinations without an SSN, you may provide a valid SSN before your license can be issued. Application retention: if you have met all other requirements except obtaining social security number, the Florida Board of Physical Therapy will retain your application. Once you provide SSN, they will proceed with issuing your license. And here again, you should have the legal authorization to work in the United States. Okay? And for more accurate and up-to-date information, again, check the Florida Board of Physical Therapy directly or consult with the immigration lawyer, okay, to ensure you meet all the legal requirements for licensure. Okay, so the third one is Texas. Okay, so for Texas, it's the same thing. Okay, it's asking for social security number, and if you can leave it blank, leave it blank. If not, then put 0000000. Okay, submit the social security number statement form. Okay, so just like Illinois, they have a form that you have to fill out. okay, which is an affidavit declaring that you do not currently have social security number. This form must be submitted to Texas Board of Physical Therapy either by mail or email at ptot.texas.gov. Okay, so again, you have to ensure that you will have the legal authorization to work in the US, okay, such as immigrant working or immigrant visa. Okay, so again, you can apply for exam, but they will not issue your license without the social security number. And again, for most accurate, up-to-date information, you have to check the Board of Physical Therapy of Texas directly. Okay? All right, there you have it. All right, there you have it, guys. I hope that is helpful. Okay, let me know what else I can help you with your US application, what video suggestion or follow-up questions that you have, that you are encountering problem or doubts or confusion with your US application. Let me know on the comment section below what are you struggling about, and I will try my best to find answers for you. Okay, please do not forget to like, to share, and to subscribe this video, because that will help us help other foreign educated physical therapists around the world, okay, who are struggling with US application. You are badly needed here, guys. Strike while the iron is hot. Process your application because you are really needed right now. Don't wait for the US to close hiring foreign educated physical therapists because of saturation. Right now, it's not saturated. It's badly needing physical therapists. So you will have jobs here, okay? So thank you so much, guys, for watching. Until the next video, stay blessed.